Imagine growing twice as much food with half the effort. No chemicals, no expensive gadgets, and no fancy machines. Just pure, time-tested wisdom from one of the most self-sufficient communities in the world, the Amish. In this video, you're about to uncover 9 powerful gardening tricks they've quietly mastered for generations. Methods that save water, beat back pests naturally, and turn trash into nutrient-rich treasure. Whether you're a backyard gardener or just starting out, these tips will show you how to grow healthier plants, increase your harvest, and make your garden practically take care of itself. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have real, simple techniques you can use today to transform your garden and maybe even your entire food bill. Growing potatoes in tires. Amish gardeners maximize small spaces using old tires to grow large amounts of potatoes. Start with a single tire placed on the ground, fill it with nutrient-rich soil, and plant 3 to 4 seed potatoes inside. As the potato plants grow about 6 to 8 inches tall, place another tire on top and add more soil, covering the stems but leaving the top leaves exposed. Continue stacking up to 5 tires high, adding soil at each level. Each buried stem segment will sprout new roots and tubers, dramatically increasing yield. By harvest time, one tower can produce over 100 kilograms, 220 pounds of potatoes. It's a great space-saving technique for urban gardeners or anyone with limited garden beds. Make sure to use tires that are clean and undamaged, and water regularly to maintain even soil moisture throughout the stack. Cardboard mulch for weed control. Cardboard is a powerful, low-cost tool for suppressing weeds and conserving moisture in garden beds. Flatten cardboard boxes and lay them directly on garden soil between rows or around plants. Wet the cardboard to help it stay in place, then cover it with straw or grass clippings to improve appearance and further suppress sunlight. Weeds can't penetrate the barrier and eventually die off, while the cardboard decomposes slowly, feeding the soil and attracting beneficial earthworms. This method reduces the need for herbicides and tilling, locks in moisture during hot weather, and improves soil structure over time. It's best applied in early spring or fall and can be renewed as needed. Be sure to remove any tape or stickers from the cardboard before use. Planting by the moon. The Amish use the lunar cycle to guide their planting schedule, an old tradition known as moon phase gardening. During a waning moon, when the light appears to shrink, they plant root crops like carrots, beets, and potatoes because the downward gravitational pull helps energy and moisture concentrate in the roots. When the moon is full or waxing, they plant leafy vegetables like lettuce, spinach, and tomatoes as the upward energy encourages strong foliage growth. To apply this at home, look up a lunar calendar, plan your planting dates around the moon's phases, and observe how your crops respond. Many gardeners find fuller harvests and healthier plants simply by aligning their efforts with the natural rhythms of the moon. While science is still catching up, this age-old method remains popular for its noticeable results. Banana peels as fertilizer. Banana peels are rich in potassium, phosphorus, and calcium, nutrients that are essential for strong flower and fruit development. Instead of throwing peels away, bury them a few inches deep around the base of tomato plants, rose bushes, or fruit trees. As they decompose, they release nutrients that stimulate growth and improve plant health. You can also dry the peels and grind them into powder for use throughout the season. This simple method boosts fruit size and sweetness while enhancing bloom production in flowers. Just be sure not to leave peels exposed on the surface, as they can attract pests. Used properly, banana peels are an excellent free fertilizer that supports vibrant, productive plants in any garden. Clay pot irrigation. This low-tech, ancient Amish method of irrigation is simple and highly efficient. Take an unglazed clay pot, called an olla, bury it in your garden bed near plant roots with just the top exposed, fill it with water, and cover the opening with a flat rock or lid to prevent evaporation. The porous clay naturally releases water slowly into the surrounding soil as it dries out, keeping moisture levels consistent. This method is perfect for conserving water and reducing the need for daily watering. It works best in beds with closely spaced plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, or herbs. Just refill the olla every few days depending on heat and plant demand. The result is a self-regulating watering system that promotes deep root growth and healthier plants with minimal effort. Lasagna composting. Also known as sheet composting, this no-turn composting method mimics the layering of a lasagna. Start by placing a layer of newspaper or cardboard on the ground. Then alternate green materials, like vegetable scraps, fresh grass clippings, coffee grounds, with brown materials, like dry leaves, straw, or shredded newspaper. Keep layers a few inches thick and repeat until your pile is about 2 to 3 feet high. Water each layer lightly as you go. Over time, usually a few months, this pile breaks down into rich, dark compost without the need for turning. This technique is perfect for gardeners who want a low-maintenance, eco-friendly way to enrich soil using kitchen and yard waste. Once decomposed, the compost can be added directly to garden beds, using sunflowers for shade and pollination. Sunflowers are more than just pretty. They're garden protectors. The Amish have found that planting sunflowers on the north or west side of your garden allows their tall stalks to cast shade over heat-sensitive crops like lettuce, spinach, and arugula, especially during the peak of summer. This keeps these crops from bolting or wilting in the heat, extending their harvest season. Additionally, sunflowers attract bees, butterflies, and other pollinators, increasing fruit and vegetable yields in nearby plants. Tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers especially benefit. To use this method, plant sunflowers in rows or as a border around your beds. As they grow, observe how their presence cools surrounding soil and brings in helpful insects. One study even showed tomato yields improved by up to 27% when grown near sunflowers. Garlic insect spray. To make an all-natural insect repellent, soak several crushed garlic cloves in a tablespoon of vegetable oil overnight. Then strain out the garlic, add a teaspoon of dish soap, and dilute the mixture in 1 quart, about 1 liter of water. Pour into a spray bottle and apply to your plants every 7 to 10 days. This garlic spray repels aphids, beetles, and many other garden pests without harming beneficial insects like bees or butterflies. It works by overwhelming pest scent receptors and confusing them, creating an inhospitable environment. Spray in the early morning or late evening to avoid leaf burn and reapply after rain. This organic alternative to chemical pesticides is easy to make at home, cost-effective, and safe for you and the environment. Raised beds, or Hugelkultur, involves layering organic materials like logs, branches, straw, compost, and manure in a trench or mound, then covering it with soil to create a raised bed. The wood acts like a sponge, soaking up rainwater and slowly releasing it during dry spells. As the wood decomposes, it enriches the soil with nutrients and encourages microbial life. To start, dig a trench, fill it with logs and sticks, then layer in kitchen scraps or compost, and top with soil. You can plant directly into the mound. These beds are ideal for sloped or rocky terrain and help reduce watering needs significantly. Over time, they improve soil texture and fertility. The Amish have used this method for decades to create lush gardens with little to no need for fertilizers or irrigation systems. If any of these Amish gardening tricks sparked your curiosity, don't just scroll away. Try one out in your own garden and let us know how it goes. Have you planted by the moon? Built a tire tower of potatoes? Or maybe you've got your own secret method that's worked wonders. Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you a fresh idea or saved you some serious effort, hit that like button and share it with a fellow gardener. Don't forget to subscribe for more simple, powerful tips rooted in old wisdom and proven results. Until next time, happy growing, and may your harvest be as rich as your soil.